Joseph in a pit. Dear friends, in today's story, we will go back into the life of Joseph, son of Jacob. Today, we will see what the dream was that changed Joseph's life, as well as the troubles that came after it, followed by the blessings. Joseph saw not one but two dreams, one after the other. Joseph told his brothers about his dreams. In the first dream, when they were binding sheaves in the field, Joseph's sheaf stood upright, and the other sheaves gathered around it and bowed down to it. When they heard it, they became angry and asked, "Do you intend to reign over us? Will you actually rule us?" They hated him even more because of his dreams. Then he had another dream, and he told it to his brothers and father. In that dream, he saw the sun and the moon and 11 stars bowing down to him. On hearing this dream, his father rebuked him. "What is this dream you had? Will your mother and I and your brothers actually come and bow down to the ground before you?" His brothers were jealous of him, but his father kept this matter in mind. After a few days, Jacob sent Joseph his son to check on the welfare of his brothers who were grazing their flocks. When his brothers saw him from afar, they conspired against him to kill him. They hated him because of his dreams. Majority of his brothers decided to kill him and tell their father that a fierce animal has devoured him. But the eldest brother Reuben opposed that. He tried to rescue him out of their hands, saying, "Let us not take his life. Throw him into the pit here." The others agreed to that, so they put him into the pit. Then they sat down to eat. Looking up, they saw Ishmaelite traders coming from Gilead on their way to Egypt. Then Judah the fourth-born said to his brothers, "What profit is it if we kill our brother and conceal his blood? Come, let us sell him to the Ishmaelites, and let not our hand be upon him, for he is our brother, our own flesh." His brothers agreed, and they sold Joseph to the Ishmaelites for 20 shekels of silver. They took Joseph to Egypt. Now, what will they tell to their father about Joseph? They found a solution for that. They took Joseph's robe and slaughtered a goat and dipped the robe in the blood, and they brought it to their father. Seeing that, Jacob thought that Joseph was torn into pieces by a fierce animal. He mourned for his son. Now Joseph had been brought down to Egypt, and the Ishmaelites sold him to Potiphar, an officer of Pharaoh, king of Egypt. Thus Joseph became a servant in Potiphar's home in another land. The God who was with Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob was with Joseph also, so Joseph became a successful man. Potiphar saw this and put Joseph in charge of all that he had, and God blessed his house for Joseph's sake. Joseph stayed there didn't last long. After a time, his master's wife cast her eyes on Joseph because he was handsome in form and appearance. But Joseph was not willing to listen to her, neither was she willing to back down. One day, when no one was in the house, she came to Joseph again. She caught him by his garment, but Joseph left his garment and fled from there. We will see what happened to Joseph in the next story. God bless you.